Hello, my name's Heather. I am a ambassador for Dementia Carers Count. I have a father who has Alzheimer's, and I'm a carer for him. And I had a husband who had vascular dementia, and I was his primary carer. I've been asked to try and cheer you all up a bit, really, while we're stuck in this coronavirus situation, and give you some tips. But rather than giving you some tips, I thought I would give you a bit of advice. So, first of all, I want to say, be kind to yourself. It is really difficult being a carer at the best of times. And for now, when you're stuck in the house, possibly on your own with your loved one who's got dementia, it is going to be doubly difficult for you. So don't try and be the perfect person, because I don't think any of us can be that. We've all got our faults. We've all got our personality traits. Some of us have got lots of patience and some of us haven't. So we've just got to realise that we are all doing the best we can, and you are doing the best you can for your loved one. So if you do lose your patience, if you do find yourself a bit frustrated, then don't beat yourself up about it. Be kind to yourself and give yourself a bit of a break if you can. I know it's really, really difficult, but sometimes just stepping outside the room and taking a few deep breaths, or if you can get out in the fresh air, just stand outside your back door or your front door and breathe in a few times and put a smile on your face. I know this works because I do it, and I did it a lot when my husband was ill. Just smile. You can try it now while you're listening to me, but I can assure you that if you are smiling, it affects your whole body, and you cannot carry on feeling as bad as you do, because when you put a big smile on your face, you feel the smile in your tummy, and that really, really helps. And sometimes, if you do that hard enough, it can even make you giggle, I think. I know it sounds a bit silly, but it does work. So if you can, try and keep that smile on your face, because it will help. And if all else fails, just, as I say, walk out of the room for a few minutes and give yourself a little bit of space. It is really, really hard. Think about your loved one as well. Obviously, it's hard for you, but for them, if they've been used to going out and about on their own, or if they've been used to going to daycare or other activities, then this is probably going to be a really, really difficult time for them as well. And they need to feel that they're safe and that they're okay. And if they can see you carrying on as normal with a smile on your face and not looking too stressed, then it will make them feel safer, and they won't feel stressed either, or not as stressed. So although it's really, really difficult, if you can, it will really help the situation, because they look to you and they pick up on your feelings and your actions. And if they see you smiling, or they see you coping normally, then even though they might not understand the situation, the fact that you're carrying on as normal will give them some peace of mind, and they'll feel comfortable too. As I said, it is really difficult, and we've all got to try and get through this together, and we've all got to do the best we can. Now, I know probably, like our village here, there are lots of younger people who are trying to do things for their neighbours. So they are putting little notes through the door saying, "Hi, I'm from number 42. If you need any shopping or you need anything, please give us a call." So I would say take them up on their advice. If you don't actually need any shopping, then why don't you give them a ring and say, "We don't need shopping, we're being looked after, but what we'd really like is a 5-minute phone call every couple of days," because having contact with the outside world can make all the difference. And I can tell you that those neighbours are really desperate to try and do something to help in this situation. And if someone actually wants them to do something, it will help them feel that they're doing something useful too. So give them a call back and say, "We're all right for the shopping," or if you want shopping, then let them do it. My daughters quite often say to me, "Mum, we know you can do it, but you don't have to. Let us help you." And I think that's good advice for everybody. Just because you can do things, you don't need to carry on and try and do it all yourself. If you're offered some help and advice, then my advice to you is take it. So ring those neighbours up and say, "Would you like to just give us a phone call every few days just to chat about the weather or what's going on, because it will make you feel good." And you never know, it might create a bit more of a friendship with one of your neighbours, and that will be a positive to come out of this as well. Now, I'm not going to waffle on too long for today, but I'm just going to finish by giving you something that might make you laugh. When I worked years ago, I had a colleague who always signed his emails AWCP. And I used to think, gosh, that must be something very, very important. And in the end, curiosity got the better of me. And I asked him what the initials stood for. And he said, it stands for always wear comfortable pants. And I'm going to leave you with that because I think that's as important as well. If you've got your comfy pants on, you can cope much better than you can if you don't. So take care, keep safe, and look after each other. Bye for now, Heather.